What's up? This is Richard Boda with SixMagazineOnline.com. I have the newly acquired San Francisco 49ers receiver, Brandon Jones. What's up, BJ? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. That's what I like to hear. First question. I'm sure the whole world wants to know this. Are you a Mac or a PC?
I'm definitely a newly acquired Mac person, and you welcome me to the world, and I appreciate that because I'm enjoying my Mac, and it's the best thing I done had thus far.
Hey, let's give this man a round of applause. We're doing this on Apple, iChat. For all those people that are PCs, sorry. Either way, anyway, you just signed a new deal with the 49ers. How you liking it down there so far?
You know what? I'm loving it, man. It's good to be down here in a place, you get the position to go out there on the field and be able to compete. You know, uh, it's just gonna be a good thing that I'm out here. The weather's great. It's sunny California. It's expensive out here. The women are beautiful. I'm loving it, man. I'm really appreciative of what I got, and I've been truly blessed.
That's what's up. How hard was it for you to leave Tennessee? You were there for 4 years. You had some pretty productive seasons out there, man.
It wasn't real hard. It's tough to leave your friends behind. You develop a relationship with friends just like you do in college. But you know what? This is a business. It came that time. So it was up to Tennessee if they wanted to have me, or if it was up to 49ers and they wanted to have me more than Tennessee did. So it wasn't too hard for me. I have a new home here in San Francisco.
That's cool. Is it like kind of bitter feelings or bad taste in your mouth with leaving Tennessee?
Yeah, a little bit it is. A
Really?
little bitter, but yeah, it's always gonna be like that. I mean, anytime, a team doesn't try to fight to have you as much as another team does, it's always gonna be bitter. I mean, it's one of those things you play for this team for 4 years. I mean, you play hard for them, so it's one of those things that, I just can't wait to play them. I can't wait to get out there and, I got something to prove every day to myself. I got something to prove every day to the world. I mean, that's just who I am. That's my competitive nature. So I'm just ready to get the job done.
Cool, cool. Well, you are in sunny San Francisco. I mean, how's the city? What the ladies looking like out there, man?
You know what? They look nice out here. I've been trying to get it. I've been trying to get a good look at them. Haven't been to San Francisco much. I'm down here in San Jose, but it's a big difference in the ladies up here and the ladies down south. So I'm looking forward to being able to see the rest of them while I'm up here, since I've
Yeah,
only been here for a short period of time.
everybody know you're a Texas
You
boy.
oughta you oughta come out here and get you a couple ladies, 'cause I know it ain't nothing back where you at.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of you from Texas, now. You can't say it ain't no ladies down here in Texas, man. You know what's some good ones down here. I'm gonna come out there and holler at you though. I'm gonna come out there and
All
holler at you.
right.
Well, back to football business, man. Have you got a chance to work on any mini camps or do any practicing anything like that yet?
Yeah, we had a mini camp a couple weeks ago. It was real good to be out there with the guys. To get out there running with the new team and seeing what everybody has. As a matter of fact, we got one coming up in a couple weeks. You got the rookie mini camp, so
Hmm.
that'll be another opportunity, and it'll be plenty of opportunities. You got plenty of these camps, plenty of these OTA days, and then you got training camps. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's cool. Um, how's the QB situation looking like out there?
It's looking good. We got guys that they depend on that are dependable, trustworthy. Sean Hill, and Alex Smith. Sorry about that. You know, both of those guys they bring different things to the table, and they're both gonna go out there and compete. And you know, so far what I've seen since I've been here, both of them are great competitors and can get the ball in your hands, and they both bring something different to the game. So it'll be interesting to see what it'll be like out there. But I'm behind whoever's behind center 100%, and ready to get this thing going. And I'm gonna have trust in him and all the faith in him, and I just hope they do too.
That's cool. Um, Down there, I kind of saw a little fact. Coach Fisher won a ring with the Bears as a coach, and now you have Mike Singletary, who's a coach of the 49ers. He came in actually as a rookie with Coach Jeff Fisher, so you got two Super Bowl rings to look at. So that's some extra motivation for you. How is it being with Coach Singletary so far?
I'm sorry, you cut out again. How is it? What?
I said, how's it been with Coach Singletary so far?
Oh, it's been good, man. Everybody, looks at Coach Singletary as this real, tough, hard nosed guy, which he is. I'm not taking that away from him, but he's a good guy, man. You can tell he has a passion. He wants to win, and he's gonna be a great coach. And you can just see it in his eyes, man. He's just he's so passionate about getting his guys out there ready to play, ready to win. He's been talking to me about this since day one, and
Hmm.
it's good to be able to play with a guy that's been through it all, that has that championship ring. Because they know how to fight, and who better than to go into battle with somebody that's been there.
I feel you. Now you are a Pro Bowl caliber receiver and have yet to make it to the Pro Bowl. Is this gonna be your breakout year? Like, what are some of your goals for the season? For this season?
Uh, you can. Everybody can say they want to be a Pro Bowl wide receiver. I definitely want to be a Pro Bowl wide receiver, but my top goal is to go out there and be consistent. Play hard every down. Play hard every game. You know, go out there and put up numbers. I want to be known as one of the best. It's a lot of greats to look at around here in San Francisco. You got Jerry Rice, Terrell Owens, and you can go on down the line with it. But I have my own goals that I settle in with myself, going out there and I take every day by day, because I'm gonna give it all I got, every play, every practice, each day. It's hard to predict what you want to do in the future. I mean, I could tell you right now, I want to catch. My goal is to catch 10,000 balls, but it's a matter about going out there and doing it. So you can only take it one game, one day at a time.
Okay. Now, being a former OU Sooner, you now in the NFC West. There's another Sooner out there in the NFC West. Was for the St. Louis Rams by the name of Eric Bassey. You two had some battles in college. We know Eric likes to talk a lot. Y'all even got to interact with each other last season during training camp with the Rams. How was that going up against him, and how do you look forward to going against your former college teammate?
Man, first of all, you ought to be asking him how he look forward to going against me. I mean, I'm in the NFC now. He should be shaking in his boots right now. He should be calling me, But Bassey, we did have some battles in college. That's my boy. He was my roommate, and that is the first thing that he called and said. He called and left me a message when I signed with the Niners. He was like, "Man, congratulations to you." He was like, "That's a good thing for you." He's like, "But it's also a bad thing because that means you got to see me twice a year."
That
So
sounds like Eric
that's
Bassey.
already motivation. That's
Uh,
already motivation to go up against, somebody, from my same class, Bassey. We're gonna have it out. But Bassey better look out because I'm looking out for him.
But one thing we like to talk about at Six Magazine is kind of get behind the players and just because you're a human being, you're a person, you're not just a football player. What's some of the charity work you do off the field?
I work with Dr. Seuss, to where I got this reading program, reading to the kids, and it's like Dr. Seuss' birthday. Every
Hmm.
year I do that, and that's year round. And then I do books from birth, and that's a foundation that I work with, and it's really Dolly Parton's foundation, and
Hmm.
out of Nashville, Tennessee, and it's where I go around reading to kids, because uh, that's the most important thing that a kid should know about. And coming from a person like me who didn't used to like to read, and for me to be able to like to read now and be able to go to a kid and be able to persuade him and tell him that reading will get you somewhere, that can only help him come from somebody in my position. So, it's good to get out there and get the kids involved because, that's the best thing for a child to be able to read. And I know how tough it is because I hated it growing up. So,
Hmm.
I like doing things like that, and also I do rebuilding together to where we go out and we help build homes. Get a lot of people, 50, hundreds of people to go out and remake a house, a neighborhood, and make the value of it go up by not just adding a whole bunch of things, but just doing the little things like paint and little things that you can do to help out a neighborhood of people that can't really afford it like that. So those are things that I'm involved in.
Okay, cool. Well, that about wraps it up. I know you got practice and stuff to do in the morning, and I got class. Uh, One last thing, where do you get your football information from, BJ?
I get my football information from sixmagazineonline.com.
That's what I like to hear. It's Richard Bodu, it's Brandon Jones, signing off. We'll holler at y'all later.